This is 60431 Space Explorer Rover and Alien Life. I have to say, time and time again, I've been really surprised by the Space City theme. In recent years, LEGO has been known to consolidate their exploration of themes by stuffing them into sub-themes within City and Ninjago specifically. I mean, if you really think about it, themes from the late 2000s and early 2010s have been revisited vicariously through the design language of Ninjago. I mean, there are tons of Ninjago mechs that I'd argue look really close to and satisfy the style of Exoforce in Ninjago as a whole, but with characters that are more widely known and beloved. We're also going to see this happen again in August when LEGO releases their Johnny Thunder sets under the City theme. I used to not know how I felt about the City Space sub-theme, but I think I'm starting to pinpoint all the things I like about it and what I think makes it such a special lightning in a bottle theme. It combines a lot of the design aesthetics of Mars Mission, hardiness of Power Miners vehicles, and the modernized techniques and play features that LEGO designers use today to make some of the absolute best builds in the current year of LEGO. Other years of Space have been pretty bland because it focuses more on passive exploration and created this sense of plausible, monotonous looking vehicles. It's a little too realistic, almost clinically predictable. For years I've been purchasing Star Wars sets because they seem to meet the needs of having a space-themed set without being overly formulaic. My point is that this is one of those rare years where we get some of the absolute best sets out of LEGO Originals. The Explorer Rover is really sizable, and I'd compare it to the scale of the Thunder Driller, if not a bit bigger because of the length of the set. It's got these orange accents which, again, remind me of Power Miners and Mars Mission. Models like this were definitely built around play, which is surprising because it's built around a lot smaller, specialized pieces than usual. The shock suspensions are a nice touch and seem really critical to the overall mobility and play functions of the Rover. There's also, of course, the trans-purple battery packs that seem to appear in every set from this sub-theme. It's a nice little idea, and after owning and building a couple of these sets, I was wondering where the battery packs would end up anyway. The entirety of the cockpit is removable and has enough room for both minifigures included in the set, plus a smaller drone that's also equipped with a battery pack. The hatch in the back opens up as well, so there's room to pull the drone out too. I'm going to count the drone as part of the minifigures, mostly because it shows up on the box art alongside the aliens. The side build isn't all that special, and I don't like it too much, but that's mostly because the aliens are pretty loose and aren't planted onto the plate, so you have to be really careful. The figures overall are pretty great, and I love the details on both the spacesuits. The blue one seems to be a pilot, and the green one is some sort of photographer or researcher. I really can't help but to think that they really should have expanded upon the story a little bit more, even if it's really loosely. It would be nice to see some proper names for all the operators, and maybe even the aliens. But I understand that the space sub-theme is very open-ended and it relies a lot on your own imagination. My only other concern is I kind of wish this theme was more action-oriented. The aliens, while kind of interesting, aren't all that revolutionary and are, I don't know, let's face it, uninspiring. Mars Mission had specialized aliens, Exoforce had devastators, and Power Miners had rock monsters. Those were intimidating real villains in those series. We need something like that to make this theme perfect. Well, that's really all I have to say about this set. I'll see you guys in the next one.